You've had some interesting Instagram stories recently, Drake.
Have
What
I?
was the one you just put up maybe today of like an explosion?
Yeah, don't you remember that in Beirut a few years ago,
Yeah.
that plant that exploded and it looked like a nuclear explosion,
Yeah, and the
basically?
shockwave
It's
went
just
like
a different visual.
it was an angle of that.
Yeah.
That's actually that video was actually the set of Oppenheimer. The
Okay,
movie.
so Oppenheimer looks gangster.
I saw
Very.
that they were like, "There's no CGI in this movie." So I was like, "Who did they nuke? Where are they? Like, what?
Where did they go?
What do you mean? There's no CGI? Like,
I don't know, man. There's some places out in the desert or some of those mountains of the
You
European
don't want to
countries.
put nuclear radiation in the air, though.
yeah, or it's
No.
like other. You can't like just do that, like, and no one knows about it.
Christopher Nolan can.
Have you seen those? He can do whatever he wants, actually. But they have you seen the video of like they test one of the atomic bombs for the first time, like
Underwater?
underwater? Yeah, and they're like, "Here's a great idea: is let's put 40 ships right above it, and nothing's gonna happen, and they all just get obliterated instantly."
Fucking.
Like there's literally like tiny little ships like right above it.
You know what's
then
crazy is
it's
how stupid people are. You know?
Well, I mean,
It's odd.
from what it seems like in the movie, like they had a pretty good idea how dangerous this thing was, and they still did it.
I've been watching I got like into a TikTok rabbit hole last night of watching some guy interview cast and crew and directors of Oppenheimer, and I was like, fuck, this looks good.
That'll be movie reviews might have to come back for Oppenheimer. If you guys are down,
I'd be down for that.
I'm going to watch it for sure.
Yeah.
Apparently it's like people who've seen it said it's like more of like a horror movie. It's like
Yes.
it's like
I don't like that.
crazy.
Make me come.
Yeah, like they're brilliant. Like every single piece of press they've done is like, what in the hell is this movie? Like what is going on? And Christopher Nolan has reached a level too where one, it's like how many directors can you name right now? But like everyone seems to know Christopher Nolan for
Facts.
because he's every
He
single
directed
movie.
Batman, right?
I think he has 11 movies. He's like 10 for 11 on like all time,
which is really hard to do in the movie business. I'm gonna look it up.
He's like every single movie's good. Like The Prestige, awesome movie. Interstellar, awesome.
Interstellar hit.
Yeah. Except here's Interstellar. We don't talk about how corny and cheesy it is the whole time that the villain in the end of the movie, his name's Dr. Mann. Like, ooh, the sentimental messaging. Oh,
Christopher Nolan movies.
They're all good. There's not a bad one on there.
The Dark Knight.
Great.
Interstellar.
Perfect.
Oppenheimer.
Haven't seen it.
Inception.
Fantastic.
Dunkirk.
Good.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Fantastic.
Batman Begins.
Great.
The Prestige.
Fantastic if you haven't seen it.
Justice League.
Not him.
Oh, really?
Not a director.
Oh, I don't know why all these are underneath.
He's probably has like a producer role or whatever,
Oh.
but he's not the director.
Memento.
Really good. Really, really good.
Insomnia.
Great.
Following.
Pacino.
You know all of these, huh?
Well, there's only like 10 of them. And they're all good. Like those are all very respected movies. Every single one of those.
Yeah, that's a decent little resume he's building there, huh?
Yeah. But the thing but what I was saying is like with like movies have not done very well recently. Like all of it, every movie that comes out, it's like bomb. It's like we missed the budget by $400 million. This movie's gonna make like $1.5 billion in a weekend.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
the amount of pussy bullshit that Hollywood interjects into movies now, and what people can and can't say with fear of like being canceled and shit. I mean, it's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, I don't know if any of that.
You can't be comedies anymore.
No, you can't.
Comedy movies are dead.
Did you see Theo talking about that with Adam?
No, I didn't.
Not.
He just chopped it up about how they're like you can't like they used to do like in the 2000s into like I'll put the end at like 20.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah, they
like,
talked about how movies used to be great, and now
like,
they only have like 6 comedy movies every year now, or ever since 2020 because nobody wants to make them and everybody's afraid to make real comedy in movies anymore. Was effectively the message.
No, you got so many like classics too, like from like 2000 like 2 to like 2000, like whenever the 40-Year-Old Virgin was to like I don't know, like the other guys. You just got like so many great movies.
Yeah.
And then now it's like I can't even like I don't know like Adam I guess has that comedy movie coming out. I don't even know what it's called though. But I know he's done a bunch of press for it.
I will say this, the movie theater here in Waukee has I go by it every Sunday to get my Culvers, and it is packed every Sunday. I don't know if it's just them specifically that has figured out a marketing scheme to get people in for movies or what, but the movie theater that's here is crushing. And I don't know.
I can't say that about here. The one just closed right by my house.
Oh, really? What's up, everybody? What you just watched was a short, truncated version of our extra show that we do every week. We call it DHT. It's Dickhead Tuesday. It's sort of on brand for the walk-ons, and it's the extra podcast that Drake, myself, and now Gary the intern do every single week. That's on our Patreon services, part of our Patreon tiers at the second and third level. Patreon is where we put all of our extra content, okay? The Monday and the Thursday episodes, those are always going to be free forever and always for our washed up walk-ons army that's out there and loves the show. But for those who want more, for those who want to help contribute and they like extra shows like this, you may be interested in this content. It's a little bit more not safe for work, if you will. You can see here, this is our mascot for the DHT, Goopy, and access to items like this, as well as other exclusive items, are also perks that you get with the Patreon, as well as discounts on all of the merchandise that we put out throughout the year. Merchandise that you can find in our 24/7 storefront right now. If you're part of the Patreon, you basically pay for your subscription with the discounts that you'll get on the merchandise. Not to mention, you get ad-free episodes, early access to the episodes, immediate access to the video versions, access to our private Discord, our fantasy football leagues, and a whole lot more. And that's all on top of the fact that you're donating to the kids. You're helping us with our mission to donate thousands of dollars to the UI Children's Hospital every single year. So if you like what you saw here and you like what you're hearing from me, take this moment to head on over to patreon.com/washedupwalkons, and you can find a tier, a subscription level that fits for you. And we'd love to have you on the Walk On Army. Thank you so much. Click around, find some of our other videos as well. And we'll be seeing you soon.